I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbets helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Race number 4 on the card, the start of Jackpot 1, 1,000 meters the distance. This is a maiden plate. Get your bets on by 2:10 on the afternoon. We've got a rerun for you, that of Axel Collins when running second last time out behind Lebanese Pound, and an interview with Garth Puller.
Coming down with about 300 to go, Lebanese Pound, Path to Freedom. Axel Collins and Buster Keaton's in trouble down the inside. Lebanese Pound, Axel Collins, and on the outside, Maserati Roos trying to get into the race, but Lebanese Pound is going on, and Lebanese Pound will win it. Second, Axel Collins. Third place, Maserati Roos. Maybe Harley Street got fourth.
Fine Admiral, yeah, he's going to really need it, and he's going to need a lot further. I think he's gonna need it. He's not showing enough at home. He's also, I'm expecting a nice race from here.
Thanks to Garth Puller for giving those comments to us about his runners in this lineup here. And race number 4 over the 1,000 meter trip, I'll be with number 10, Swiss Paradise, fully taking on the boys here. And the trip could just be still on the sharper side for her. I think she'll enjoy 1,400, probably ideal for her. But over the 1,000 meter trip now, she's had 2 starts. One start at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, one start at Hollywoodbets Greyville around the turn. And that run around the turn wasn't a best performance. She was backed into favoritism and well beaten behind Getting the Q, who has come through to win. And we'll obviously see how the form line does work out throughout the day, because Fortune Bay is running in the race earlier. And if Fortune Bay does come through to get the job done, then no doubt Swiss Paradise will certainly find plenty of support. Now, she's been priced up at 2-1 in the market. She gets the 2.5 kgs off the back from Keretile Kachedi, so that means she only carries 55 kgs, receiving weight from most of the field here. And I think that she's a horse that back at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, it could just suit her. I see a decent pace being on in the lineup, and I think that it's going to play into her hands. I'm hoping that Keretile Kachedi could just jump out, get into a nice rhythm, allow her to settle nicely, and hopefully she's doing her best work late on in the day from the Tony Rivland yard. And I think that she could go very close here, receiving weight from the Colts, Colts and Geldings, which I don't think is going to be easy, because she's probably got more improvement to come from her as well, and she's probably got more ability as well. So I'll be with the 10 horse Swiss Paradise. Number 2, Axel Collins. His last 2 starts have been encouraging. Beaten behind Tribute to You, just beaten 3 lengths, and last time out 1.5 lengths behind Lebanese Pound. He's been the second fastest and fastest to finish in his last 2 starts. Tristan Godden aboard once again. Back at Hollywoodbets Scottsville down the lane. He should give a good account of himself. Then number 3, Buster Keaton. Now, last time out, excuses. Nothing reported in the computer form here, because it wasn't anything of that sort. But just that he didn't race with cover last time out, and ideally they wanted to have him behind horses and allow him to settle, but just straight out the gate, he showed quite a bit of pace, and he was on his lonesome down the inside running rail there, and he just didn't get the cover that they wanted for him. So I think now come Sunday, hopefully that he jumps out on terms with them, but Robert Carty manages to slot him behind a couple of horses who could just be a bit quicker for him on the day, and hopefully gets the cover that he needs, and he can do his best work late on in the day over the 1,000 meter trip. And then a nice rough in the race, I think you have to include into trifectas and quartets, is this horse number 5, Sir Nihal Longsword from the Com Naidu yard. Now, this horse showed quite a bit of early toe in his last start. He would have needed that outing, no doubt, returning off just under a year off the track, and he was beaten 7 lengths. But if you have a look at that run, he was only tiring late on in the day, in the final 250 meters of the race. So he showed for most of the way and tired late on in the day. Given that he was having a run after such a long rest, I think he's going to strip a much fitter individual on Sunday, and he could be a nice lurker to include into the bets, into trifectas and quartets here, 20-1 in the market. And especially if he does have to arrive for that 3rd and 4th position, he could give those bets a nice boost, especially at these odds at around 20-1 in the market, and could be one that if you're a smaller punter, you could take a few places on this individual, number 5, Sir Neil Longsword. But for me, number 10, Swiss Paradise, that's the top choice for me. Fully taking on the boys. I think she could be too superior for the lineup here, especially with the extra 2.5 kgs off the back that she does receive here, followed by numbers 2, Axel Collins, and number 1, Buster Keaton. So 10-1, the top 3 selections for me, and the roughie in the race that I like, number 5, Sir Neil Longsword.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.